Welcome to Cyber Voices with Andrea Garcia, where we amplify voices that illuminate the digital world. Together, we explore cybersecurity, cyber resilience, technology, leadership, and the human stories behind digital risk. Imagine opening a dusty hard drive and finding only scrambled file names, or discovering that the family photos you thought were safe are locked behind an account you can no longer access. How would you explain those missing memories to the children in your life? How would a small business recover essential accounts at a difficult time? These are everyday problems with quietly big consequences. In the next 7 minutes, I'll give you calm, practical actions you can take today to protect digital heirlooms, what they are, why they matter, and a simple checklist to start a family conversation and build continuity without fuss or fear. First, what do we mean by digital heirlooms? They are the digital things that carry value beyond a login. Photographs, home videos, personal messages, social media accounts, email, financial and business records, domain names, and metadata about relationships and memories. For families, these items are cultural continuity, the stories we hand on. For small businesses, the same items can be critical operational assets. Customer lists, invoices, access keys. Losing them causes grief, legal complications, and avoidable disruption. Cybersecurity is about people before technology, and that's why planning matters. Let me share 3 short, real situations so this feels practical. Story 1. A family found themselves locked out of a shared phone after a sudden illness. Years of photos were only on the device. There was no recovery key, and relatives faced costly, slow recovery services. The emotional cost, priceless photos gone, could have been avoided by a simple backup and a written access note. Story 2. A small artisan business lost access to its e-commerce account because the owner's personal email was disabled after their death. Orders stalled, suppliers pulled back, and a trusted brand suffered reputational damage. Story 3. An elderly parent's social account was memorialized without prior discussion, exposing private messages and causing family distress. Each case shows how lack of planning harms relationships and operations alike. Now, strategic principles that guide simple actions. First, minimal inventory. Focus on what truly matters, not every single file. Second, balanced access. Combine privacy with practical continuity by naming a trusted digital trustee and documenting access rules. Third, security by design for heirs. Choose methods your family can use in a stressful moment. And fourth, exportability. Prefer files and formats that can be stored and moved, not trapped inside a service. Here's a short step-by-step checklist to start tonight. Step 1. Create a minimal inventory. Make a simple list with 3 categories: memories, accounts, and business essentials. For each item, note why it matters and who should have access. Step 2. Choose an access method that fits your family. Options include a reputable password manager with an emergency access feature, a sealed letter stored with a solicitor, or a designated trusted person who holds documented instructions. Step 3. Secure backups. Keep at least 1 encrypted local backup and 1 cloud copy, so you're not reliant on a single provider. Export important files in common formats, JPEG, MP4, CSV, so they remain usable. Step 4. Set retention and privacy rules. Decide what you want to keep, what to delete, and which items require consent to share. Put those decisions in writing. It helps prevent dispute later. What about tools and legal protections? Keep this pragmatic. A password manager is often the best first step. It reduces weak passwords and centralizes credentials. Emergency access features let you name someone who can request access after a waiting period. Legal wills can include digital bequests, but I recommend simple documented instructions for everyday items and professional legal advice for complex estates. Cyber insurance can help with recovery costs for business interruption or data restoration, but it is not a substitute for good housekeeping. Don't over-rely on a single online provider. Services change terms and accounts can be closed. Exportable, documented backups are your friend. A brief human reflection. Passing on digital stories is an ethical act. Consent matters, especially for other people's images and messages. Think about dignity. Who would you want to decide how your profiles or messages are handled? And teach children simple stewardship, how to organize photos, why passwords matter, and how to respect others. Privacy. Awareness is the new superpower, and that starts at home. Before we finish, 3 clear actions you can take today. 1. Make a one-page inventory of 3 to 5 digital heirlooms, 1 family memory, 1 account, and 1 business or financial item. 2. Choose an access method. Set up emergency access in your password manager or write a clear, sealed instruction. 3. Create 1 encrypted backup and store it where someone you trust can find it. Start small, review annually, and keep it human-centered. Share your progress with us. Post a short note, a photo of your checklist, or a story using #CyberVoices. I'd love to hear how you're protecting what matters most. Thank you for listening to CyberVoices. Remember, cybersecurity is not only about technology, it is about protecting what we value most. Until next time, stay curious, stay resilient, and take care in the digital world. Protect what matters most.